Tomorrow's January 6th. It'll be 3 years since what happened at the Capitol. Donald Trump said on his first day in office that he would pardon all of the people who were there and convicted. Over 900 people thus far convicted. How do you feel about that?
Say that again?
It's okay. He's probably just a little nervous. Needs another second to answer if convicted insurrectionists should be freed by the man that told them to attack.
Donald Trump has said that he's going to pardon all of the January 6th convicted felons on his first day in office, were he to be elected again. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I don't really know much about that, but see what he does, I guess.
I guess we'll see what he does. For the folks who watch Trump's speeches and appearances on friendly conservative outlets only, you can tell that any details about Trump's proposal to pardon felons has never really been relayed to them.
It's 3 years since the insurrection in Washington. Donald Trump said on day one, if he's president, he's going to pardon the felons there. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do, because, there's people, they put some of them away longer than they put armed robbers. I don't know about murderers, but I think some people got 18 years. They didn't kill anybody. There's people in my town that have done drugs and they're walking the street and they're got probation. Why do we treat these like hardcore criminals?
Let's see. People that were radicalized to a point of violence to attack their country's legislative session based on a mountain of lies relentlessly fed to them by the guy that lost, versus homeless drug addicts that engage in dangerous crimes in part to feed their addiction. I would think we want to find ways to prevent both kinds of violent behavior, but they haven't been allowed to even actually consider the seriousness of that day, unless it's wrapped in a wild conspiracy theory that has zero proof.
I think January 6th was run by the FBI, CIA, DOJ. I watched a lot of stuff on this, and I really believe our corrupt government is what did that, because you figure if there was, 500,000 people there, if the Republicans were as crazy as they try to make it seem, they could have burnt that city down and the 3 states on the way out of there. It's all rigged.
Well, in what way? They went in and they sort of barged into the Capitol, and that's on video, and there were people that were afraid, and there are people that lost their life.
Well, if you actually watch all the videos, the cops were walking right in front of them. The cops were standing along while the people walked in there. Lives lost. Well, the worst one was the girl that got shot by the cop for no reason. So,
Well, she was trying to break into the Capitol.
I don't trust any of our government hardly right now.
But what if Trump's there? He's the government, right?
Oh, when Trump gets in there, maybe he'll straighten. Maybe he'll actually pull the plugs on the swamp this time.
But he didn't last time.
I think he had his hands on it, and that's why he's not the president today.
I just hope he's stretched before executing those gymnastics to explain away the lack of the MAGA utopia that Trump has them longing for a return to. Every supporter doesn't even think that Trump lacks responsibility for his part in inciting the invasion, but law and order is wiped away as long as he refuses to accept it.
Tomorrow's January 6th. It's 3 years since what happened at the U.S. Capitol. Donald Trump has said that he's going to pardon all of the people who went into that Capitol on his first day in office. How do you feel about that?
I feel like he has made his decision. He's going to stick by him, and I'll support him in that decision.
There have been over 900 convictions. Do you think that there is some culpability on the part of the former president in what happened on January 6th?
I believe there could be, but that's not for me to say. So I believe there could be.
But if he wants to pardon them, you're cool with that because it's him?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.